Welcome back to another episode of Motogp Mac, and today we're going to talk about the upcoming race for the Australian Grand Prix this weekend at the notorious Phillip Island Circuit. Now, before we get into it, here is the schedule for Friday. Here is the schedule for Saturday. And here is the schedule for Sunday. Now, you know, at times I like to go back and have a look at the previous year's race at the circuit. And, you know, the top 10 from that was Alex Rins from Marc Marquez, Pecco Bagnaia, Marco Bezzecchi, Enea Bastianini, Luca Marini, Jorge Martin, Johan Zarco, Aleix Espargaro, and Brad Binder. A lot of Ducatis in the top 10 there, I know. But, you know, Rins just coming back from injury. I don't really think he's going to be there. Never know with Marc Marquez. You know, this circuit is a real rider circuit, so he could be there. But I can say for sure the three title contenders are definitely going to be there. Pecco Bagnaia does have a bit of confidence back, which it'll be interesting to see how he approaches Phillip Island, because it is a notorious circuit, to be fair. There are some unbelievably quick corners there. Definitely don't want to crash at. We're in the middle of a 3-race weekend, or, you know, we're at the start of a 6-race and 7-week format. So you definitely don't want to be getting injured. Jorge Martin, I think, you know, he did make a mistake with the soft tire. He did go a meter offline, so he says, last weekend, so he will have something to prove. I do think Jorge Martin is more dangerous than we think for the championship. In winning the championship, what I mean is because he has nothing to lose. Remember, I did say this about Pecco last year when he was like 90 points behind. He now has absolutely nothing to lose. Pecco is the one with the pressure this year. Pecco is the one that's supposed to win the championship. Jorge Martin is going to go out and try and steal it, and he will be fast out of the traps. Marco Bezzecchi, well, you know, at Sunday's race, he will be 2 weeks after an operation on a broken collarbone. Be interesting to see how much healing he has done during the week, or, you know, has it weakened by doing the race last weekend. So it'll be really interesting to see how he goes. Of course, Jack Miller at his home Grand Prix, this time on a KTM. Let's just hope he doesn't get face planted again at Miller Corner. It'll be interesting to see how the Aprilias go. Again, this is, you know, it's a real twisty circuit. There's not a lot of really hard acceleration points either, so this could play into the Aprilia's hands. The other one I can't really wait to see how they get on is a battle, which I know is not really a battle, but I want to see how Fabio Di Giannantonio gets on. And I know that's a little bit strange, but, you know, he's the one that's been dumped out of the championship. Realistically, you know, I'm not sure whether he will go to Honda or not, or is it World Superbikes is where he's going to go. But I definitely do think it's going to be interesting to see where he ends up. Can he put on another good showing this weekend and maybe try and get a seat in MotoGP? It's doubtful, but again, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Also, Brad Binder, he did finish in 10th place last year. I think he needs a result now, just for himself, not for the team. There's no pressure on him, but I'd like to see him have a good result. Miguel Oliveira, who there's a lot of fuss around right now over will he go to Honda or will he not. Again, it'd be good to see him have a strong weekend, and see the old Miguel, you know, and not the Miguel with with a target on his back, always getting crashed into. Overall, the weekend is a pretty hard weekend, really, to call. Fastest man on Friday, I think, is going to be Jack Miller. I think he's going to put on soft and have a crack. So it'll definitely be interesting to see what he does. Home race, you know, he'll be pretty pumped up. But if I was kind of going with my head rather than my heart for a home rider, I think probably fastest on Friday will be Jorge Martin. But I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What are you most looking forward to about the Australian GP? And who do you think is going to be fastest man on Friday. Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.